Hi, Betty Daphne here. Thanks for sending in your next essays. Sorry for the delay in getting the correction back to you. This is good. So we're talking about travelling domestically or internationally. Clearly many benefits, but there are some who argue it has drawbacks. So advantages and disadvantages, and then give reasons. Okay. So the recent increase in local and international travel has created a controversial topic amongst the population today to whether it's beneficial or not. I really like that, and your grammar is absolutely perfect. When I read it, I thought, oh, I hope the grammar is going to be right. But this is really great. Absolutely right. Uh, Although it is arguable that the economical is when I save money, economic is like financial. It's arguable that economic and social benefits made possible by travel are priceless. There are also negative implications attached. A comma here. For example, the spreading or spread, of deadly diseases. In this essay, I'll discuss the above mentioned in depth. I mean, you can't necessarily do it in depth in such a short amount of words, but the above mentioned, I would say using examples from China. Yeah, so I wouldn't necessarily be careful saying in depth because you can't do that in this kind of essay. But I really like your intro. That's a very strong intro. Modern day travel practices, plural, have, need a plural verb, have, made it much easier for companies and organizations to advance economically. So easier, let's get some more adjectives in here. Easier, uh, flexible, and accessible. So all these words like this, almost write down a list of these words. They're really useful for kind of every sort of essay for companies and organizations to advance economically because local companies can advertise easily. How does that work? Advertise easily and ship their products not only locally but also abroad uh, rather than within days. Do you mean advertise easily or maybe and build a presence? That sort of be somewhere. I'm not sure about the advertising one. I'm just pausing here. I'm not sure about how travel helps them advertise. But I think you mean if they build a presence, that means they start going into a country. So advertise easily, comma, build a presence and ship their products not only locally but abroad rather than within days. I would put quickly and efficiently. So again, these are useful adverbs, so the same group as this. Write down these sort of IELTS words. It's kind of better than this. Using airplanes or boats for larger products, for example, steel. Well-known China-based online shop Wish is a good example of this. As don't put you. Remember, we don't have anything to do with you in these essays. Connected together as by shopping online, the product from China maybe as once purchased, comma, the product is shipped to your door at a fraction of the local retail price. The social aspect or the possibility of easily accessing other cities and continents abroad to visit loved ones is also worth mentioning. Okay, we just need to unravel this, Betty, because this is fab. Totally get this, but be careful here because as soon as you start about talking about local companies like this, you've gone off topic because you're talking about business. Yeah, people are traveling. People, I'm not really interested in the product traveling. So for me, being really honest on task achievement, this you've gone off task. Okay, uh, because I don't want to talk about companies. I want to talk about people. Yeah, so we can go and visit countries. It's not expensive. We can learn different cultures. We can understand each other. We can visit for business. We can visit for tourism. So this social aspect, this is what I want your paragraph to be all about. This is the main point in the paragraph. So just take that on board. Okay, really, really check out the question. Make sure you highlight the most important parts of the question. Okay, people, and make sure you answer that question. So take a few minutes to plan before you start writing. So here, yes, however, unfortunately, start with however. Don't start with unfortunately, it's not very academic. Roaming between continents so easily could have, so remember, may, might, could, also have detrimental consequences for the spreading of viruses that might have been contained otherwise. Good. Recently, yeah, yes. I think you need an although here. Although this is the concession. Although tourists and businessmen travel or unencouraged. Sorry. To travel widely, either to discover other countries or for trade reasons. Okay, the trend towards, I put a lot in there for you. Okay, so however, unfortunately, although this is really important, this is a concession clause which you need. So you're saying, although we like traveling, yeah, roaming between continents can be dangerous. So this is quite important stylistically and quite important for a band 7 to show this idea of concession. Recently outbreak, yeah. You need more here. You need more. That's a nice example, but you need to give me the dangers of which. Yeah, you need to give me a bit more here on that paragraph. In conclusion, global travel has become increasingly popular and easier, which has caused globalization. Yeah, but it's also, so instead of causing globalization, okay, which has increased tourism, it might be nice saying why, because it's cheaper to travel, yeah, but it's increased tourism, increased business, and made it easier for families to keep in touch with each other. But it's also maybe endangered rather than influenced, endangered our overall protection against the exposure to possible diseases. Okay, so really, really nice essay there. I'm absolutely happy that you can do this, Betty, but just be careful here on the question, because you would lose quite a few marks here on task achievement on that paragraph. Okay, this movie graph, okay, horizontal bar graph represents the popularity of 6 different genres of movies and the international popularity of these films between young ladies and gentlemen respectively. Good, really nice intro. Overall, comma, the most popular amongst both sexes is comedy. 145 for men and 137 for ladies. Okay, and then I think you need to have a little one. Whereas the least popular for both sexes was, oh no, so for all was, okay, what's least popular? Animation. Okay, right, so when you lay it out, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the bar graph overall. So you're just giving me an overview. Then you're going to get into detail. Excuse me. The romantic genre was found to be, if you have found to be, the least liked, not likable, the least liked here by males, but was the second most popular type for women and came in at 116, only trailing, yeah, very nice movie type comedy. Just say it to me again, what it was, just to remind me. Although animation and drama both have 63 votes. Now, you said by men. I would actually put for men, but doesn't matter too much. Animation was also voted for least by young ladies, causing it to be the film type with combined lowest amount. Okay, sorry, I put that there. No, I think that's okay because we put that there general, and now you're giving me the detail. Most types of film do not have a significant difference in the number of votes between males and females. Most only since connect this together. Let's use a nice connecting word. Since most only had a variance of between 8 or 9, except for romance and drama, which had a difference in votes of 85 and respectively. Good. Okay. Can you? How many? You've done that very neatly and very nicely. I really like that response. 178. Yeah, you're perfect. Well done, Becky. That's a very, very good task one. Really clean, very tidy. This one, just that issue on reading the question. So when you get the question, just take time with your pencil just to circle the most important bits. Okay. Otherwise, you've done really well. Thank you.